friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and the name of my channel is My Blessed Nest. Today I have a special treat for you. I am co-hosting the Make It New Challenge with Jessenia at Be Thrifty2. I'm super excited that she invited me to co-host with her. I love her channel. She has a sparkling personality and she loves to make decor for her home on a budget. She likes to do trash to treasures and recycle things and just do it on a real thrifty budget, which I'm all about as well. So you might wonder why I'm in this location today. You've probably never seen this area of my home too much. Well, there's something behind that door. You're gonna want to stay tuned. Before we see what's behind that door, make sure after you're done watching my video, you check out the playlist, and please be sure to go over to Jessenia's channel and check out her channel. Look around, I'm sure you'll enjoy what you see. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome to my ugly half bathroom. Oh my goodness, what were we thinking picking out this wallpaper about 25 years ago or maybe more? Ugh, it has fruit on it, you guys. So I'm not really sure what we were thinking. This color was popular then, but fruit in a bathroom, and then I accented with angel art. I mean, it's just hideous. And here I have my orange pumpkin. That goes real well with this color of wallpaper, don't you think? Well, I think we're going to keep the baseboard. We like that. We're keeping the toilet. We thought we were going to keep the toilet paper holder and the towel bar, but we changed our minds. And we still loved the blind, so we kept that. And my husband made this little header there to dress that up. We kept that as well. I was totally over the gold mirror. That must have been popular 25 years ago too. So I gave that a makeover. And the light fixture is no longer our style, although originally we thought we were going to keep it. We kept the pedestal sink. And well, I'm not going to tell you anymore. You're just going to have to come along and see how we made this over. Are you ready? Then let's get started. My first project was to remove that hideous wallpaper. Here's the supplies that I used. I had some drop cloths, and then I had a couple of the putty knives, my own spray bottle that I got in quantity at Sam's, and I put hot water and then liquid Downy in there, and that helps to loosen the wallpaper glue. And then I used a paper tiger, which you use on the wall. It has a little blade in it, and you use a circular motion, and then that loosens the wallpaper. I also have a couple old towels to sop up any water that drips down. So to use the paper tiger, you want to use it on dry wallpaper, and you just move it across the wall in quick rolling movements. You want to work in strips, first horizontally, then vertically, and then diagonally. And you want to be real careful how much pressure you apply so you don't damage your wall. Next, I used my sprayer with the hot water and Downy mixture in. I sprayed it all over where the perforations were from the paper tiger. And you want to leave that set for a little while so it loosens up the adhesive. This procedure gets really messy, so that's why you want to have a drop cloth on your floor. And you'll just want to work in small sections at a time. Now I'm getting ready to see what we have here. I'm starting to rip off the wallpaper. Whenever you get a huge piece, you're really happy. It usually comes off in little tiny pieces. This procedure is very time consuming. I've tried all different ways of removing wallpaper, and this is the best procedure I've found. So if you're having trouble getting it off, you're going to need to wet it more. And it's kind of trial and error. And pretty soon you'll get a rhythm going. But let me tell you, this process is not fast by any means. So you're going to need to set aside some time. And breaks are very necessary or you go insane. I'm not going to show you the whole process, but you get the idea. It's very time consuming and a very dirty job. You have this wet, sloppy pieces of wallpaper and glue. And if you notice, there's actually 2 layers. So first you get the actual pattern off, and then there's another layer. See right there, the white layer? So you just really have to keep at it and get both layers off. And that's where that putty knife will come in handy as well too. Sometimes you can get under there, under an edge, and really go at it and get a nice big piece. Here I'm showing you the bottoms of our walls, like the bottom half were in really bad shape. And so at this point we realized we had to go another route. We weren't just going to be able to paint all the walls. Originally we thought we were going to put a wood feature wall behind the toilet. We eventually changed our mind what we were going to do, so you'll have to keep watching to see what we did. So you might recognize this mirror from the beginning photos, and we did buy this at Sam's Club years and years ago. I'm really over the gold and I'm envisioning it a bright white, so I want to do something about that. My first step was to wipe off the mirror with a damp rag, and then I took my blue painter's tape and I put it all around the edge right on the mirror so that I didn't get any paint on there. I love using items that I have if I can give them a fresh makeover and make them look new again. Before I painted the mirror, I did give it a light sanding with 120 grit sandpaper. It's just what I had on hand. Then I wiped it down real good. And I decided to use a matte craft paint, just a white, but this is just the first coat here you're seeing in the picture. I did decide I wanted a gloss finish, so I switched to a gloss white craft paint for coats 2 and 3. I liked the shine that it gave it. The key for me to getting a good paint job was using a small artist brush rather than a larger paintbrush. I also put my mirror on some canned goods to keep it from sticking to my drop cloth and so that I could get around and paint all of it easier. Here's how it turned out.
Hi.
We're on location with my blessed nest and hubby's here. He's going to tell us how we're going to do this wall.
So I thought I'd come up the wall to here where the imperfections are with wood, and then across here would have a ledge all the way across, maybe out about 5 inches. That's about it.
And back here
would be all wood from floor to ceiling.
All wood from floor to ceiling, so I don't have to patch down there. But I do need to patch this hole when I get my new spackle. And this hole.
Not that one, I'm going to cover it.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, that's good. Tell your fans goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I did end up having to patch that wall because we changed our mind again. We realized that the bottom portion of the walls all the way around the room were in really bad shape. So we switched gears and decided to do wainscoting all the way around the bottom portion of the walls. Here's where I started to really get excited. When I had the first coat of paint on the wall, I ended up loving the blue that I picked out. And I'm going to show you a shot here looking in from the entranceway so you can see how our chocolate brown in the entranceway looks with the blue paint and the white trim. Next, we had to decide on our lighting fixture. Here's a couple pictures of how the room was starting to shape up with our old lighting fixture. We tried 3 of them that didn't work out. Here's a picture of one of them. And another one. And then we ordered this one. What you got there, baby?
Possibly a new light for our half bath.
And how many times have we tried so far?
This will be number 4.
Number 4. You're a patient man.
Yes, I am.
It looks so good. I love it so far.
I did the 2-light fixture instead of the single light fixture because that's the one I'm hoping is the best.
Me too. Melody too. Let me see the glass. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Wait, it comes with a light?
No.
Okay.
This holds the glass in.
Oh, I hope it works.
Me too. This is what it looks like assembled, obviously without bulbs yet and not on the wall yet.
Oh my gosh, I love those globes and I love this. It looks
Industrial piping look.
Yes. I hope it works. Our next problem was we picked this wainscoting. Actually, my husband said it's wainscoting, and I painted it and we had to return it because there was holes in it. It was terrible. So we replaced it with the Cape Cod wainscoting. I had it laying everywhere that I could in 2 of the extra bedrooms so I could paint it and let it dry. I also had this long piece of trim to paint as well. The next part of the project took a long time and it was all on my husband. He installed the wainscoting all the way around the room, painstakingly fitting it behind the toilet. I should say around the toilet because our toilet was so close to the wall that we couldn't put the wainscoting behind it. So he had to fit it around there. He fitted it all around the sink and he did an amazing, amazing job. I think he only made one wrong cut and he was really hard on himself and I was like, really? Oh my gosh, you did so good and this was such a hard job. Let yourself up. Next, my husband added the trim all the way around the room and then he caulked everything. At this point, I was so excited for the next step, which was the little shelf that he made, or a ledge to put up above the sink. My next step was to paint that ledge, and of course I painted it the same color as all the other trim. Here's a quick look from the hallway at how it's coming along. I decided I wanted 2 shelves over the toilet, so my husband bought the wood, cut it, and sanded it, and I am getting ready to paint it here with the same white trim color. We decided we really liked the industrial look for the shelving and the toilet paper holder as well as the towel bar, so you'll get to see how that turned out in just a little bit. Here's hubby holding up the shelf to see how I like it. And then here's the 2 shelves after he installed them. Are you ready for the big reveal? hope you enjoyed this renovation video. It was a long haul, but worth every minute. I'd love it if you'd leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. He said he could do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I just stepped on his foot and he didn't scream. You okay?